Well, Chuck Todd is NBC's political director, and he's got more of the latest NBC News Wall Street Journal poll. Hey, Chuck, good morning.
Good morning, Ann.
So this latest turn, this aggressive new turn by the McCain-Palin ticket, it comes as McCain's poll numbers have been slipping. Let's talk about how the two are faring against Obama and Biden in this new poll.
Well, he's gotten a double stomach punch over the last 2 weeks, Ann. One was the economy, and the other was what David just mentioned, the debates. And we went from a 2-point lead for Obama, 48-46, to a 6-point lead, 49-43. And nationally, a 6-point lead, Ann, it can be translated into an electoral landslide when you start sprinkling that over the states.
So that might explain, at least the pundits think that explains this aggressive tone. We've just heard, as David just reported, that the McCain campaign is bringing up Reverend Wright again, is linking Obama to a former domestic terrorist. Sheriff introduced Sarah Palin at a rally, referred him to as Barack Hussein Obama. But is there a risk, Chuck, in this tactic? Could there be a backlash from this tactic?
Well, there's already, we're seeing some evidence of a risk already, because we've seen the negatives rise for John McCain due to being sort of a little tonally off on the economy over the last 2 weeks. But that's the other thing. Yesterday, they hit all these attacks. Meanwhile, most of the country was focused on their own money, on their own retirement plans, watching them once again, the Dow, go down, and once again, doubt creeping in about when this economy is ever going to turn around. And so they're not talking about the economy right now, and instead talking about Obama's character. That might help with a few swing voters, perhaps in Pennsylvania, perhaps in a few of these lean red states. But in a place like Florida, which has been hit by the economy very heavily, it may sound tone deaf.
Well, what about Obama, though? Obama's campaign is also becoming aggressive and is also coming out with negative attacks, basically trying to link John McCain to his connection to the Keating 5 scandal in the 1980s. So could that actually be a problem for Obama?
Well, he ought to take a lesson from John McCain. John McCain has seen his brand. We've seen his negatives go up in our poll. He literally has a 1-to-1 ratio, positive to negative. Obama's brand right now, his positive image, is still almost a 2-to-1. 2-to-1 positive to negative. He ought to see what happened to John McCain, who has been a little more aggressive against Obama over the last 3 weeks. In fact, over the last 3 months. That's hurt his own image, and now he's paying a little bit of a price right now. Obama risks that same thing. He is seen as sort of the calm, cool, nice guy, and if he loses that, then he could see his image start going down. Which
makes tonight's presidential debate all the more interesting. Chuck Todd, thanks.
You got it.
All right.